Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I'm going to be covering with you what you should be doing right now to prepare for this upcoming bull run. Got some things that I think are very critical for you to have ready for you and your portfolio to get ready for this bull cycle. We're kind of in a bull cycle right now, and I'm going to discuss in this video where I think we could be in this cycle and what's going on with the markets, and just kind of an overall get ready for what's going to come up for you guys, so you're prepared and you're not standing there with your pants down in this bull cycle. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and smash that like button, guys. All right, let's jump into it. All right, so in this video, I'm going to discuss with you some things that I think are critical for you to know and be ready for this cycle that we're in right now, in the upcoming bull cycle here. I think it's really important to have a strategy in place to help you prepare for this, especially for you people out there that may be newer to crypto and have never been through a bull cycle, or maybe if you've been through one, you made a lot of mistakes and you're not sure what to do this time. Maybe some of you are standing in the sidelines. You're not sure if you should invest right now or wait for a correction. I'm going to cover all that in this video, so definitely want to jump into it here and get started with you guys on this one. So I've got this goal set out here, and I've shared this on my video before, but really you want to take a look at how much you plan on making in crypto. And if you want to get like $100,000, $10,000, $500,000, $1 million, whatever it is for your cycle. You know, I've got people on my Discord, you know, they're looking to make several $1 million in this upcoming bull run, and they have large portfolios. So it just depends on you and your portfolio and your budget. Whatever it is your budget, it's your own personal situation. So just because someone else is out there and they've got more money than you means absolutely nothing. We're all on our own journey for financial freedom, and maybe taking a little bit longer for some of us to get there, but we'll get there eventually if we play our cards right. So how much do I need to invest to get there? Well, typically I would say that, you know, you're going to figure about a 10 to 20x on your overall portfolio. So if you want to get $100,000, you know, you're going to want to probably invest $5,000 to $10,000 realistically to hit that $100,000 mark. Now, there is a possibility that you can invest like $1,000 and get 100x if you're lucky and get that, you know, $100,000, but that is very difficult to do. It's very difficult to do. Now, I could potentially do that with Myria. I invested about $1,500 in Myria early this year when it was like 1.5 tenths of a penny. I bought 1 million of them, and now it's looking like, you know, if that gets up to the between 5 cents and 50-cent range in this upcoming bull run, you know, I could be looking at potentially $100,000 to $200,000 or more out of my initial investment of $1,500. But, you know, that's just kind of luck of the draw thing. But Myria is one of those vehicles that could potentially have gotten me there. Right now I'm sitting at, you know, over $10,000 for that $1,500 investment. So it shows you the power of crypto, and we're not even taking off yet in this bull cycle, really. So just think about how much you need, and you definitely want to be diversified, guys. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket for sure. You want to have 3 to 5 to 10 different coins to spread your funds out in, just because you never know which ones are going to do, you know, bad, or have something bad happen to them, like a hack or something, and go to zero pretty much. So just be careful and diversify. What are you going to do with the money once you get it? Are you going to invest it into properties? Are you going to hang on to it and reinvest it in the next bear cycle coming up in, you know, 2026, 2027, and reinvest that for the 2029, 2030 bull run? Are you going to put it into Bitcoin? I know some people in my Discord and myself would like to put some in Bitcoin and just kind of keep it safe. But I also am going to be putting some in, you know, US dollars in my bank. I'm going to be putting some in stable coins just in case, you know, the bank were to collapse. I still have some in stable coins. If something happens to the stable coins, I still have my bank funds. So you just want to kind of diversify with your profits and keep them spread out once you're taking profits, and be careful that you don't reinvest them into, you know, like once you get some big profits, be careful you don't reinvest them into smaller caps later on in the cycle, because those could crash and go almost to zero when they crash. So if you're taking out profits now, you want to try to invest them into some of the bigger coins. You could put a little bit into the smaller ones, you know, like I'll maybe put $1,000 or $500 or $100 or something into these micro caps that haven't popped off yet, especially the gaming ones that could do well. But I'm not putting my main portfolio money into those. I'm just putting the small amounts into those, and if they do well, great. If they don't, I didn't really lose too much. So definitely be careful about how you're doing that. And don't be greedy, guys, or you'll get wrecked. Make sure you're taking profits out on the way up. Don't wait for magic dollar amounts. The next thing I really recommend for you guys out there is to have your portfolio on paper and kind of like on a spreadsheet, so you're tracking what your portfolio is worth and what you think it could do potentially in the upcoming bull run, so you have an idea of what kind of profits you may expect out of that. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, and nothing I'm about to show you on here is financial advice. Nothing in this video is financial advice, or my channel for that matter. I'm just a guy out here sharing my thoughts and what I'm doing personally. You guys can agree with it, disagree with it, do what you want with it. That's up to you. I'm sharing with you my thoughts and my journey, and you're welcome to come along with me and do what I'm doing if you want to, but you know, do your own research and your own due diligence, guys. Don't just copy what I'm doing because I'm doing it and you think that I'm this, you know, crypto genius out there. I'm not. So just make sure you do your own due diligence. I'm doing the best I can to get myself financially free, and I'm sharing it with you guys, and I appreciate you guys coming along with me on this journey. So I have this portfolio estimator here, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Now, this isn't my portfolio. This is just an example of a portfolio, and I do have a lot of these coins in my portfolio, but this is just an example for you guys to take a look at here. So I've got Solana, Quant, ICP, HBAR, Render, Myriad, GFAL, Medicaid, and I've covered all these on my channel before. Great projects, great example what a portfolio could look like. And I would basically put in the amount of coins that I have in this column, and then I put in here, and this calculates it for me. I put in here what the minimum price I think they could hit in the bull run, and then the green column here, I put in the maximum price I think they could hit in the bull run, and then it spits out here my minimum value estimate in the bull run and my maximum value estimate in the bull run, and it gives the total returns here at the bottom, what it could potentially do. So this here, based off from these dollar amounts, it's basically saying that I could potentially get between $380,000 and $1.45 million potentially. That's not guaranteed by any means, so just keep that in mind. And I put on here, these are not in any way guaranteed. I cannot predict the future or guarantee any of these prices, guys, so keep that in mind. These are just my thoughts. And then I also have a spreadsheet here where I put each individual coin in and the amount of coins that I'm going to have in my portfolio for each, and then my percentage to sell and the profit taking prices. So I would take profits of this percentage, 10% at 190 for Solana, 20% at $240, 20% at $290, and so on. And then it puts out here what the returns would be if I took profits at those prices. And this is my total estimated profit here, $63,000 for 200 Solana. And then over here in the column on the right, this calculates all of my coins on this page and the total estimated returns for my portfolio if I took profits out exactly at these price points. So you can kind of play around with this and see what you want to do, but you definitely want to be realistic about where you're going to take your profits, and don't wait for some magic dollar amount that isn't realistic. You could maybe leave that for the moon bag and 10% for the moon bag for those higher dollar amounts, but make sure you're taking profits out on the way up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video, guys, to make sure that you have a plan in place and what you're going to do with your portfolio in this upcoming bull run, and when you plan on taking out profits, so you're not sitting there with your pants down in the upcoming bull run. When should I sell? And you're listening to these YouTubers out there telling you that Quant's going to $10,000 and Solana's going to $1,000, and that never happens, and you're sitting here with your pants down while they're taking their profits out, laughing at you, and you're sitting there holding the bag for the next bull run. Don't let that happen to you guys. Take profits out early and take them out on the way up. And you're not going to time the top. That's okay. That's not the goal. The goal is to take profits out and get wins in this bull run, and make sure that you're sitting there and having more money than what you started with. That's the main thing, because you definitely don't want to get dumped on, because you're going to get dumped on if you're not careful, guys. I don't care what you think the price of these coins are going to hit. Take some profits out early just in case they don't get there, and be careful I want to stress that to you guys, especially people who are investing a lot of money in their portfolios. Take out profits early. If you get, if you're up there in the 6 or 7 figure dollar amount for investing your portfolio, when you're getting a couple X on that portfolio, you definitely want to take out your initial investment, especially if you're up 3 or 4X overall in your portfolio. Take out your initial investment so you're safe, guys. Don't be foolish and let it sit in there. And then we get a black swan event, or the ETFs get rejected, or something happens that you're not expecting. And it will. Something unexpected will happen in crypto, and it's going to crash at some point. And you're going to be sitting there, and you're going to be very depressed and in a bad situation because you didn't take profits out. But don't forget, guys, I'm just an average guy out here sharing my financial freedom journey. I appreciate you guys coming along the way with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm going on 8,000 subscribers here soon. And, hopefully I'll be up to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year or shortly after. And I appreciate that for you guys. I'll make sure I do a giveaway for the YouTube channel for that 10,000 subscriber mark as a thank you to you guys. Don't forget, I'm doing the portfolio giveaway for my Discord Patreon members. And I'll be closing that entries to that giveaway, pretty soon after I get the 100 members filled for the $9.99 a month tier. I will put a cap on that at some point, so you won't be able to enter that giveaway anymore. But you get an entry for joining through the Patreon. And, if you're a VIP member, you get more entries as well. You get 20 entries instead of just one, because that's a bigger investment for you. But that's for people who want to support my channel financially. I know it's not for everybody out there, but I do have the free Telegram group. For those of you who want to get in the free Telegram, it's absolutely phenomenal community. I want to offer something for everybody out there, not just people who, have, money, or, it's, basically I want something for everybody with this channel and for my community, because I do appreciate all of you out there. You're all supporting them by watching my videos, sharing my videos, liking my videos, and subscribing. So I want to do something for all of you out there, and I will as we get into this bull run and I have more funds available. I'll be able to give out more to thank you guys. Right now my income for this channel is still really low, but I'll build it up and we'll get there, guys, and give some more thank yous away for you guys out there that are supporting me, because I really do appreciate it. But that's pretty much what I wanted to cover for this video, guys. If you got any questions, hit me up in Telegram or Discord or Patreon or whatever it is, or on the comments section here. I reply to as many as I can, and I'll help you out as much as I can. I only have so much free time, very little actually, but I do the best I can, and I think I'm pretty good about responding to my community out there with the time that I do have. But I do have a large family and a bunch of kids, and I do work full-time. This is not my full-time job. This is part-time for me, and I try to squeeze this in with the rest of my busy schedule. So I'm doing the best I can, guys. I really appreciate all of you. But that's all I've got for this video, guys. We'll see you on the next one.